Finally, I'm free. I could cover the Giver, Sin City, A Dame to Kill For. I can finally do a special on Trixie.
I know. How about your review of Canterlot Wedding?
Ah, Thunderflare. Clearly, you're not reaching for low-bearing fruit asking me about Canterlot Wedding because I'm a changeling.
Of course not.
Well, surely you know rule 1 of making a video is to have something to say. Surely you're not calling to work with me on one of the most pain-in-the-ass, scratch that, the most pain-in-the-ass two-parter in the show to review.
Alright,
being doomed never failed to stop me before. Let's jump straight to foreshadowing.
Introducing new characters and concepts can be a problem if they weren't foreshadowed anyway. Take Shining Armor, for example. Despite being Twilight's big brother and the captain of the Royal Flippin' Guards, we've never seen him before now. Not even in any of Twilight's flashbacks. You'd think he'd want to be present for Twilight's entrance exam, but I guess not. Was he busy plowing Cadence?
Would the show really have benefited from Shining Armor in Bird in the Hoof going Twily?
Well, that would be the long and short of it.
Oh no, sir. Imagine this marvelous stallion mucking up all of Season 2. Hell, why stop there? Imagine if we had him in Season 1. Wouldn't that have made the analysts happy?
Okay, you can stop. That's quite enough.
Oh no, sir, we haven't even touched on Cadence. I just picked up a horrible aching pain in my bad eye, and thought of her, and so many of her pleasant memories. Just think, Prince, we could have had more gems like Three's a Crowd all throughout the show. I mean, seriously, the poor writing actually saves us from having to deal with these two dullards any more than we already have to.
Don't even get me started on Cadence, the most blatant toy plug in the whole show. She was just made to justify all those crappy pink Celestia dolls. And why is she an alicorn? I thought those were supposed to be rare, like, I don't know, Competence in the Wonderbolts.
Well, speaking as a race that literally appeared out of nowhere, part of the show's charm is reaching on new magical creatures and borrowing them from myths and legends. Which on paper sounds good until you get to Season 4 and the Chimera, which is also about as fun as Cadence. Come to think of it, maybe Cadence should have shut up the whole goddamn time as well, and we would have had a legit episode.
Isn't it funny how we all acknowledge our roots from Lore and Faust in our characters?
Oh no, sir, my creator Megan McCarthy didn't abandon me to go wander yonder.
Hey, that's just plain hurtful. This is not going how I imagined it would.
And then Season 4 came along and the Breezies picked you up. Welcome to a Canterlot invasion. Now, this brings me to my headcanon that Megan McCarthy wanted the whole male audience to appreciate what it's like to work for a moron. Clearly, the changeling race had to be competent as their leader is a complete moron who blows everything at every turn. She was at the finish line and turns her back to do jack squat.
This day has been just perfect, the kind of day of which I've dreamed since I was small. Every pony I'll soon control, every stallion, mare, and foal. Who says a girl can't really have it all?
No wonder she hasn't escaped from Flufflepuff yet. Oh, it just hit me. I realized why Shining Armor is such a dumbass. How else was Chrissy supposed to get him in the sack? Oh, let's not forget to mention this is a G-rated succubus-incubus race.
Agreed. Chrysalis's acting is the worst. It's even worse than that chick that played Bella Swan from Twilight. I know I didn't forget her name, I just don't care. You know, for a race whose powers are based on being covert, they are surprisingly blatant in the execution of their plans. If Celestia hadn't been distracted by spying on the guys next door, Chrysalis's plan would have failed on the outset.
Well, this horse isn't getting any deader.
Well, it's just mostly dead. There's a big difference between mostly dead and all dead.
Why couldn't we have reviewed that? Geez, why couldn't Shining Armor be like Leslie from Princess Bride? Well, the episode isn't all that bad. I might have had to go with a Dirty Pony OC if it wasn't for this episode. So till next time, a field burns.
And a plot hole shines.
All for no good reason. Wait, what?
And a plot hole shines. And a plot hole shines. And a plot hole shines! Why did I do 4 takes of this? That's just crazy. Yeah. I'm actually leaving that in. Yeah, you might be able to use that. I don't know why, but you would. This is an incredibly long clip, so when you see it, you're probably gonna think, what the fuck is he doing? And I just said fuck for you. That's just for you. Just for you, Anthony. Fuck, fuck, fuckity fuck. That's right, I can swear too. Wait, you already know that.